Stephen King says that writing is telepathy. It's the ability to connect with the reader's mind and convey the same thoughts, emotions, and experiences. But you know what? It's not just writing. Your YouTube videos and your podcasts, those are also forms of telepathy. And to be great at telepathy, you need to be a great communicator. And to be a great communicator, you need to be a clear communicator. So wouldn't it be amazing if there was a tool that could look at your script and help you edit it down to make it more clear? A tool that could remove tangents and remove filler words and anything else that distracts from your core ideas. Because at the end of the day, you need to transfer your ideas and emotions from your head to your audience's head with as little friction as possible. So what if we had a tool that could help us communicate more clearly? Turns out we have it. It's called Edit for Clarity, and it's built into Descript. It uses ChatGPT to read your script after you've recorded it and edit it down to bring out the most essential parts of your message, allowing you to become telepathic. Now, what I'm going to do is teach a class, and this class is unscripted, so there will be tons of filler words and tangents, but I'm not too worried about it because Edit for Clarity is going to help me fix that up. So let's begin class. Today, you're going to be learning about my favorite dog, the Siberian Husky. And that concludes this class. Let's see what Edit for Clarity can do with my footage. Meet me over in Descript. So here we are in Descript, and let me just turn on my cursor thing here. I'm going to create a new blank video project, and let's call this Becoming Telepathic. Hit enter, and you'll come down to the Start Writing portion, and all I'm going to do is drag my video that I just made with my lesson about Siberian Huskies and drop that in. And I get this little toast in the bottom telling me that it's adding files. And I'm just going to give this a moment so that it processes and transcribes it. And I get this transcription thing. It's asking me to label the speaker. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit done. And there we go. Now that the transcription is done, we can apply our Edit for Clarity tool. It's vital that you have the transcription done first because ChatGPT is going to be reading this script. So to apply Edit for Clarity, we got to come up here to the top to this thing that says Actions. Click on that. Come down to the bottom where it says Ask AI. And you could type in any prompt you want here and it'll read your script and make the changes that you want. But again, for our purposes, we're going to do this one, Edit for Clarity. Click on that. And the prompt that it gives it is edit this down to remove any speech disfluencies, repeated sections, and tangents that distract from the core ideas. And I'm going to go ahead and send that with this little button there, or you can hit enter. It says AI is thinking, and I'll give this a moment. It's a 14-minute video, so this will probably take a little bit for it to process it all. And there we go. You can see right off the bat, the very first sentence, I did a retake. I had my Stephen King quote, and it crossed out the first one, the bad take, and then kept in the second one. And if I scroll down through this, let's see, it took out, turns out we have it. So it's saying that's unnecessary. It's striking that out. It's getting rid of filler words like and then repeated words like there, 2 times in a row. Again, repeated words, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's getting rid of the repeated words. So this did a pretty good job. I can review it. I can see the changes that it wants to make. And if I'm happy with it, I can click this button right here that says Apply Edits to Script. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And look at that. The strikeouts that I saw in the preview are now made down here. And those are going to be removed from my video. So this is called the ignore feature, where it has the strike through it and the words are kind of grayed out. And what it does is that maintains it there in the transcript. So I'm aware that something was removed, but it's in fact gone from my video. And then there's also all these dots here that indicates just silence. There's no words there. Nothing was transcribed. So I can select that and I can delete it. But this just saved me. Look at that. It took out about 2 minutes of my video. So this just saved me hours of going through and finding those parts on my own and making those edits. So with that, I'm going to continue going through this. I'm going to fine tune it. I might find some sections where I want to keep those parts in. And if that's the case, I can select those words. And if I click right here, I get this little undo button, which will restore it. Or I can click delete and that'll remove it from the transcript altogether like this. And now it's gone. And I can still see those vertical gray lines, 2 vertical gray lines, letting me know that a cut was made there. But if I undo that, Command Z, Control Z on Windows, and then I hover over it, they get this little back arrow, and that's to restore. And now, if you look down here on my timeline, that section, turns out we have it, is now restored, and it's restored here. And I can tell it's restored because it no longer has the strikeout through it. If I want to strike it out again, or there's something that Edit for Clarity didn't catch that I want to manually strike out, I can click on this, and it's stricken out again. Or I can click it again, and it's restored. So let's just scroll through and let's see what else this got. Let's go to like the end. There's a filler word. You can see the word is taken out. Oops, I don't want to correct. Right there, I said they don't bark, they don't bark. I said it twice, and so it ignored the first one. So it did a pretty good job. Try it on your side. Go into your projects, transcribe it. That's the first step. Go to Actions. Go to Ask AI at the bottom. And then right there, Edit for Clarity and hit Send. And it's going to find all the filler words. It's going to remove repeated sections and any tangents that distract from your ability to be telepathic in your videos. Thanks for watching.